All right, everybody, here we are, day 4 of NAMM in sunny Anaheim, California. Everybody's a little green behind the gills and stumbling over their words just like me, because it is day 4.
That it is. We feel every bit of it, too.
Bob Cedro from Dunlop is here, and we are in the Dunlop booth. We want to check out the Distortion 3, which is the latest in the family of distortion pedals, or the distortion name pedals that come from the MXR line. I've had a Distortion Plus for many years, and I'm interested to hear the 3. Bob, tell us a little bit about the history of the pedals.
Well, first off, that's just like everything, distortions are like ice cream. There's flavors that kind of try to fit everybody's palate, and throughout the years, there's distortions, there's overdrives, and what's the difference. And essentially what I like to say, a distortion will add many harmonics, and an overdrive will be more of a tighter, controlled environment as far as the richness of the harmonics. But essentially, they kind of cross over and lap over, and this is what the Distortion 3 kind of laps over. It laps over between the Zakk Wylde overdrive, and then it goes into like the Distortion Plus area, where there's more harmonics present in the signal. And what I mean by harmonics is basically, if I can, I don't know if how you're going to hear this in any integrity, but what happens there versus an overdrive, more of the guitar signal is heard, or distortion. So there's more harmonics to play with. The Distortion 3, again, is like the mirroring of the Distortion Plus type of sound and circuitry, and then the Zakk Wylde voicing for nice mid-range pump. And a lot of guitar players forget that not only turning up your guitar to be heard, you have to turn up the right frequencies. And the mid-range is very important to cut through a lot of the low-end bass and the high-end cymbals and whatever else, all the other instruments. You have to find your niche within the spectrum of your band. Sounding good in a bedroom is one thing. In a band environment's another. Anyway, it's also can get a bluesy sound by, let me sync here. I'll turn the distortion down. So now I've taken some of the harmonic content off by lowering the distortion. And it just gives you that little pop. Has a tone control, very simple to murky to very bright. And then when you add the distortion in, that brightness will increase the harmonic content. So basically, what we've got here is a kind of a cross between overdrive and distortion. And that's our Distortion 3, new for 2007 Winter NAMM. Thank you, Bob Cedro from Dunlop Manufacturing.